What is going on, guys? Back with another video. It's been a few days, and this market really does test the patience for investors. And currently, right now, there is a lot of fear. People are scared. People are saying it's finished, no altcoin season. And with the good news we've got, obviously, with this bill to end this shutdown in the government, paired with all the other factors, with the fact that we are currently in extreme fear, statistically, this has always been the time to load up on your conviction altcoins, right? And that's been exactly what I've been doing over this past week. This has been a great opportunity, and either you've got conviction or you don't. If you don't have conviction, then you're probably not going to watch this video. If you do have conviction, I'm going to go through the best tiny microcap altcoins that I think have the best upside from this point onwards, right? We're going to cover key narratives, AI, RWA, DePin, and also some other narratives such as gaming. And we're going to get straight into it because, in my opinion, these are going to be the coins that are going to give you the best opportunity for those impressive gains in a short space of time. The first one I'm going to cover, guys, is Sensei. This is in the AI narrative. The AI narrative is one of the best narratives, in my opinion. We're seeing news with AI continue to increase. We're seeing, the amount of users using different AI platforms increase, and especially when it comes to AI agents, this is a narrative which is going to continue to develop over the next few years. Sensei, $5.7 million market cap, really does fit well into this narrative, guys. In my opinion, one of the best overall projects for AI agents. And essentially, this is being used by different companies, by different businesses to help within their business operations, whether that's the overall operations or its customer service. It has a wide use case, right? So, this is a project which you can see here, your company's knowledge walks out with your people. What's your plan? The problem every department employee, whether retiring or moving on, takes with them a wealth of undocumented knowledge, brain drain essentially. So essentially what they want to do is they want to retain this knowledge using AI agents to basically just improve the overall business operations, right? So really good project. What they're doing is really promising. And on top of that, with the fact that the altcoin, the Sensei token, has a good amount of token utility, and the fact that it's sitting pretty much at the bottom, 92% down from all-time high, back to all-time high, you're looking at close to a 10x. And I just think the fact that they are generating revenue, they've got these different plans, which you can get discounts by paying with Sensei. You can also stake this as well. So for me, one of the best altcoins I think has huge upside is definitely Sensei. Continuing to develop, continuing to attend different events. This one's going to do really well. Second one is one in the RWA sector, Bricken. $9 million market cap, guys. And what they're doing is very, very impressive. And I think this is going to have a massive surge. Likewise, guys, it's only 80% away from all-time lows, and it is over 90% away from all-time highs, right? This comes into the digital tokenization for different assets. Again, onboards different businesses, companies, organizations who want to tokenize a variety of different assets, whether it's their brand, whether it's real estate, whether it's, it can be anything, right? There's a huge variety of different use case, as you can see here, within real estate, within entertainment, funds, franchises, or just anything essentially, right? You can see as well, they've got quite a big list of different partners who are, tokenizing their assets, from legal to advisory to marketing. And these are all real world companies. You've got, the likes of freelancers as well. So really, this is what you want to see in terms of a project, the fact that they have these real customers on board. And this is a project which you can see here, they have already tokenized approximately $300 million in total tokenized value. And they also have 100% European regulatory compliance across 16 different countries. And something which is really impressive, this project, is what they're doing in the background, right? Continuing to grow their ecosystem with different partners. But more impressively, is what they are doing in relation to, partnering with Chainlink, right? So you can see here, Chainlink build member Bricken, an enterprise grade tokenization platform with over 300 million tokenized, has upgraded to the cross-chain token standard as part of its token migration. So this is huge, right? The fact that they have this sort of collab, this partnership with Chainlink is huge. And, I think it is just something which just proves that this project is massively, massively undervalued for the current market cap. And that is why I think this market cap, this is going to be one that's going to perform very, very well. Next one, we are going into the RWA sector again with Crypto Autos, currently $2.8 million in market cap, and again, 60% away from the low. Obviously, they did a brave move with deciding to remove themselves from centralized exchanges, which, it does make sense in a way. We've seen the manipulation that comes with being on all these different listings, on these centralized exchange listings. Essentially, this is basically within the vehicle industry. So, you can buy different vehicles with crypto. But more than that, they want to build this whole brand around crypto autos, which just has a huge different variety of aspects to it as well. And, this is a working company, right, that's generating a lot of revenue. And, I think at the current market cap that it's currently sat at, I do think this is also a good, obviously it comes with risk, guys, of course, due to the market cap size. You can see here, Autos is massively out of sync with the underlying business. Current market cap of the token, $3 million. Dubai fleet assets, 20 million. Total car sales to date over $80 million plus, right? So they've got this, they've got this thing here. Obviously, they're saying the fact of the reason the token is the current price is because of the current market conditions. So again, guys, if you're looking for a risky RWA play, which could give you some, big upside, this is one that could definitely do that at the current market cap. It is obviously it's only available on Uniswap. Comes with weaknesses, but it also does come with potential strengths in the long run, in my opinion. Next one, guys, we're going to go over to the gaming sector. Octo Gaming, currently 800K market cap. So this is a very, very small project. It is insanely, insanely undervalued. And really it just summarizes the standard of gaming currently, right? Obviously, we've had recent news in relation to GTA, which a lot of people saw as a catalyst. Obviously, that has been delayed to November now. But it isn't the all for gaming. I do still think there's a lot of catalysts to go in the future. But apart from that, as I've covered before many different videos, guys, this is a project which has a huge player base, has good token utility, addictive games, one of the best, if not the best, mobile gaming platforms, 5 million plus users. They've got good games, and they're also backed by the Solana Foundation, and they are also available on the Solana mobile. Consistently, they've been posted by the official Solana gaming page. This is a steal of a buy at this market cap, guys. This is the type of project that can give you a 50, 100x when we get the right conditions for gaming. A very good project, and you should definitely do your research into this project, in my opinion. Next one, another one that I'm a big fan of, is also on a big discount, very, very close to all-time lows. Aut, $14 million market cap, guys. And as I've said before, this covers a lot of different hot narratives. You've got AI, you've got storage, you've got DePin, you've got AI agents, you've got layer one. So it's a project which does really bring in all these different narratives together. And what they're working on now, or having a sort of a big push towards, is in relation to the data hub, to the data sets. And it's a good way for people to, earn passively from doing different tasks, right? So good project, guys. They're doing a lot of good in terms of data collection, different tasks that people can basically go into a leaderboard to earn from. But then on top of that as well, what they've done in the past in relation to, storage as well. A big, we've seen the likes of we've started to, really have good recovery. And I think storage is one which is going to have a huge comeback. And this is one of the best projects within that storage narrative. A lot more effective, a lot more cost effective in relation to some of the competition. But on top of that, in relation to the partnerships they have, think of, the Human AI Alliance, but then also what they're doing in the background with the constant updates, attending different events. This is one which I think is going to have a huge, huge comeback, and it's sitting at a very good market cap, in my opinion. So, I've been loading up more on Aut. And the next one, guys, Prop Base, another very, very undervalued project, $5 million market cap, guys. And this is basically a project if you want to get exposure to real estate, not just any real estate, guys. You've got, high quality platforms on this, the likes of Hilton, the likes of Ramada, Pullman, situated mainly within Southeast Asia. And, they are getting real properties, right, that you can invest with as little as $100 into. Very good roadmap, very good team, very solid token utility, huge community. It's always trending. And, they sell out their new property listings within a few hours, right? Consistently, they always sell out. This is one which, in my opinion, is going to do some huge, huge returns. And you're getting it again pretty much at the bottom. So I'm not showing you these once they've already done insane gains, guys. These are all sitting pretty much at the bottom. And the final one on the list today is another gaming project, another microcap gaming project, guys, which, it is a frustrating hold because it does move quite aggressively, but then it can come down just as quickly. But I think, again, 39% away from all-time lows. Heroes of Mavia, a project which is still developing. It has a huge player base, millions and millions of players. And obviously, what we've seen with them be integrated with BNB, this is going to be interesting to see what this does over the next few months. Obviously, they're also on Ethereum and Base, so they're on three of the hottest chains, and this is one which I do expect to perform well, and it can give you some huge returns. So there you go, guys. There are some of the best microcap altcoins I think can give you huge returns. There are some in this list that can potentially do 100x. Obviously, guys, you need to decide at what point you want to take profits on these altcoins. But at the end of the day, they are still pretty much sitting at the bottom. So it's going to be interesting to see what these do. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for the next video.